Yeah. Finally a new vid, right? Yeah. Guys, I'm very sorry for not posting a video in such a long time. Oh my gosh, I feel like every single video that that I've been posting for the past month has been just apologies for not uploading it in a long time. uh how like in the past 2 months, and this time I'm seriously like this time I actually have a good reason. My good reason is school started and this is actually legit. I've been having a lot of homework from school. I still played games, however I like never got to commute to actually commentate or anything because I only play like one game every 3 days now, because you know school is evil. But yeah, basically um yeah, school started and it's, I don't know, guys, you're gonna call me a nerd. This school's actually fun because you know I changed schools and stuff, and yeah, I saw many people who played mythology with me there. It's pretty cool. All right, yeah. So I'm sorry, and I promise I will start getting back into the commentary spirit, and I will at least get one video a month. I mean a week, starting from now, because like now I don't know, the homework's kind of dropping in pace because school started on September the third. So yeah, so you know, I'm gonna start posting up more crap. So then, because I'll get less homework and stuff. All right, so for this video, I'm gonna enough of my apology. I'm gonna start just by showing you my ISIS Highland improvisation. So, by the way, guys, I'm an ISIS player. Okay, no, I shouldn't put my microphone so close. I am starting to be a ISIS player, and the reason for that is because I actually have a very good reason. The reason for that is because my oranos is crap, I guess. It's I thought my oranos would be 1700, but I played with PK Clown, and my oranos is like 1650 on high hunt. So seriously, that's not good. Which means, you know, I decided to just switch to God, and some people have actually people who play Oranos well, like 1700 level, have been telling me that I'm better with Isis, and at first I didn't believe them because with Isis, I don't know, I didn't have any good build orders for Isis. No strategy guys out there. However, honestly, I think I'm better with Isis just because I feel like I can improvise better with Atlantis and with Isis than with Atlantis. With Atlantis, I had to focus on build orders. However, build orders are only valid for the first like 8 minutes. After that is just improvising, and I can't improvise with Atlantis. However, I can do that with Egypt, which is why I will be an Isis player instead of an Atlantic player. I hope you guys are happy, cause like that'll give some breathers from Atlantis. Now let's get into Isis, the best civ in the game. Not the best, but you know, it's pretty good. In my opinion, well, Oranos and Isis are pretty overpowered. However, the thing is, my late game with Isis is OP. My late game with Oranos sucks, so that's the problem here. All right. So anyway, the map. This was. Let me just introduce the game because it's already like 3 minutes and almost 40 seconds in the game. This was against two hards because I was just improvising a strategy. This is the game where I wanted to see if I can actually play well with ISIS. I want to improvise against two hards, no build orders, not following any build order or anything, just pure improvisation against two hards. So yeah, so it's me and red versus teal and green. Green is playing as Aranos, teal is playing as Poseidon, and red is playing as Poseidon. So I'm versing the Poseidon player, which should prove interesting. Yeah, that should be very nice. Yeah. So what my goal was to do was here is try to get to heroic at a decent pace. I guess like it's at a decent pace, and try to take the water because I know that AI don't never take water, and that's why I could improvise the strategy. Because usually I would go in for like I don't know an 830 heroic. That's true because then I could spam out siege, but I would still make some warships during the process from during the transition. All right, so I'm going for a I think it's gonna be an identical 6 minute heroic because that's what I remember from last time. I have a little idle boats, but the idle fishing boats are not as bad as idle villagers, if you guys are aware of that. All right, so I take all of my villagers, well, all of the guys who are on food. I use prosperity with 15 villagers, I think, but I'm first gonna upgrade this little pickaxe upgrade so then I can actually get good prosperity. Okay, so I I'm gonna get a lot of gold for this, and this what this will basically allow me to do is make a few farms, and most of all, I want to take town centers. So my goal here was to go to fast heroic 830 heroic with 2 town centers. Now that was like I never see people do that, except with raw. And the reason for that is because it's kind of hard to have enough gold and food to take a second town center and go an 830 heroic with ISIS. However, I decided I could do that just because it's water and I will not get pressured, and I already upgraded the fishing upgrade, and I'm gonna go for the second one soon. Alright, I just gotta get my armory up, as you can see, and I will have enough food. Just like I'll just use, yeah, just like manage, yeah. So I mean, manually unload my my fish into my dock. Uh, I'm sorry if the commentary sucks, guys. I haven't commentated in a long time because I didn't play in a long time. I didn't do a video in a long time, so yeah. But it will get better, I promise you. All right. So I took this forward, and it's before the heroic age, which is great. So now I can have a little bit of extra villagers and stuff. And I got the reason why I'm making farms. Usually I won't make farms. Usually I don't really go for my herdables for on water. Like I don't tend to put too many people onto food when on water. However, this time I want to because I knew I was gonna boom well because I'm ISIS. But also what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a few elephants because I know that I'm against the Poseidon player, and he's gonna spam out cavalry. So it'd be kind of awkward to just have like pure chariots against his cavalry. But this is weird. He's taking toxitates, which is very odd for these type of plays. I get my mid goal up. I'm gonna make a loop, chariots and elephants. And yeah, what I really love about Isis is it's so versatile. I mean, I chose Nephesis just for the Ancestor's Eclipse because I wanted to, once I use that, it's pretty much GG. If you use Ancestor's Eclipse on an enemy's base, followed by a big attack, it's GG. Like no kid, like it's obviously gonna be GG. Okay, over here, a little bit of micro going on. I'm trying to run away with my elephants, so then the Cyclops does not kill my my elephants, and I'm using the Pharaoh. So since this is the computer, he doesn't know how to micro. So yeah, I did that. I think it's a little bit laggy. I don't know why. It's probably because I have Voobly and Game Ranger open. I'll just speed it up. But yeah, yeah, as I said, looping. And I'm actually gonna go for more things. It's look at this. This is very weird. I have a crap load of food and not enough gold. So now I send like what is this? 9 people all onto this gold. Because I want to get some good gold up, because I have these villagers not doing anything. I mean, I might as well make a house with them. They're not gonna do anything. I lost my Pharaoh before. I think that's him. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's him. Alright, I lost my Pharaoh. Pretty, like, I don't know. It wasn't that good at micromanagement. But look at this. This is weird. The red has been untouched this whole game, and I've already been attacked twice by green. And red doesn't even have a good army. He only has like one small task force, and I've been attacked twice by this sized army by green, which means that red sucks hardcore. He's the AI, so I can't really say anything, but red sucks basically. That's the idea. He's not even making. I don't know. The AI doesn't tend to make cavalry when even when they're Poseidon, except this guy. This guy, I don't know. He's not making cavalry. That's weird. That's weird. He only now got his stable up. Very weird. Alright, anyway, so I've been getting 2v1, however, no matter, I'm ISIS, and ISIS can't survive that crap. Yeah, because I have so many elephants, and I know that the AI will not repair their town center because they're retarded, so that's why I can just, like, with all of these villagers around, I can just go for the town center instead of trying to, pick off the villagers. Alright, so I'm keeping these guys here, because what I want to do is I want to build a watchtower, so then, if they start attacking me, I can, fend off easier. Alright, so since they're the AI, they don't know to use their villagers against my siege, so that's why my siege tower can do like all of the work. They only use their militia against siege, which is decent, I guess, but it's gonna take quite a long time, huh? Yeah. Alright, so what can I say? My commentary sucks, that's all I can say. I'm only now looping caravans. I forgot to before. I should have looped them right when I got to heroic age, but I don't know. I think it's okay. I have a lot of people on gold. I should actually stop putting so many people on gold since I already got a few caravans. So yeah. Alright, so while this is happening, and this eclipse is going off and it's GG, Teal's dead, I'm just gonna explain why I like Isis so much. I love Isis because she's so versatile. Like literally, I can pick any minor god. Like, because with Oranos, I always pick Prometheus, and I always pick Prometheus, and the reason for that is because obviously he is the better god. Like in my opinion, he's the better god. I'm not sure if there's like a pro tactic where you don't pick a Prometheus. However, I Valor is pretty good. So with Oranos, I have a very standard build order. But however, with Isis, I can improvise anything. Like, let's say I was versing Atlantis and I want to do a priest rush because I know that they're gonna loot mid. I want to do a 420 minute priest rush. So that's like a attack at 4 minutes and 20 seconds with priest. And that's actually a strategy used by 1800 players. I actually learned it from Chicks, the leader of the PK clan. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He teaches me stuff. Alright, yeah. So I learned that strategy. It's pretty cool. And basically with that, I don't pick Bast. I pick Anubis. And the reason for that is because I can raid the Atlantic villagers with the Anabites, while my priests basically destroy their Prometheans. And then with the Anabites, I can just micro out their oracles because they jump well. They jump awesomely. And yeah, and it's GG against Atlantis like that. In team games, this is when the versatility really starts to show. On team games, I always take Bast. However, for the heroic age, since this is a 2v2 and it's against computers, and I knew that I wouldn't have to help my ally, that I wouldn't really have to do rock drops, I just chose Ancestors Eclipse. However, sometimes I choose Hathor, depending on how big of the 3v3 it is and how late game it'll go. If it's a really defensive 3v3, I will not tend to take Ancestors Eclipse unless my ally's having trouble, and I might need to use it against him. I mean on his base. However, yeah, I sometimes take Hathor. Since rock drops with catapult is pretty good. Alright, so I'm taking this town center. I forgot to use my Pharaoh on it. Okay, now I'm just starting to. But yeah, I'm taking this town center, securing it forward, and yeah, and like as you can see, I got a pretty good boom going with Isis. So I'm actually not bad with her. Alright, oh yeah, and over here, another versatility shows up. So I choose Nemesis, and now, like, I don't know how to explain this. Here, I'll just, pause it. With Atlantis, wait, was I saying Atlantis this whole time? With Isis, there is no, like, build order. Well, there's a build order for the first like 1 minute of the game, but like after when you reach to the classical age, there's no build order. Like I can go stay classical warfare, which I usually do against Atlantis. I can go fast heroic. Like let's say I was in an Egyptian mirror, I would go fast heroic and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's like some interesting things. Also, even gods don't predict other gods. If I choose Bast, even though I chose Bast and Ancestors Eclipse would be a very good combo, I sometimes still take Hathor because the Croc rating is very good. I use Eclipse when my Crocs are on the ground. It's GG on their economy. GG. So yeah, so gods do not predict other gods like in some other cases they do, with some other gods. So with Isis, I chose what's it called? Osiris this time, just because he's a better late game god. I get the Son of Osiris, which is so powerful, and not to mention I get two pharaohs. I usually would take Thoth, especially on water, because I get the water turtle. However, since I know that the enemy doesn't even take water because it's the AI, I just took Son of Osiris, because I can just go in, and usually what I do with the Son of Osiris is I go forward hardcore. I do what I'm doing right now, but with two pharaohs assisting. A Son of Osiris and a pharaoh, which is like very hardcore forwarding. It's such a great move because pharaohs, they're so underrated. They speed up the building by so much. It's just ridiculous. So if I would actually use the Son of Osiris again on the mid goal, it would go up so fast. Even I have 11 villagers on it, so I don't have to. I'm kind of using him with military right now just to assist my elephants because I want to secure this, like kill off the military and then secure this position. But yeah, I'm forwarding epically. Proud of myself. And over here, I got a little sky passage built here for some reason, but don't worry, mercenaries can finish the job. And like I got an epic economy. I could even go Titan Age, and I just need one more when yeah, I could go. I could even go Titan Age right now, but I know it's GG, so there's like no point. But however, if it was a 4v4 and I started losing, I could easily just quietly go to Titan Age if and like go back, like retreat and just defend and go to Titan Age, and because I'm Isis, I can make a wonder and just go Titan Wonder. That strategy is actually very annoying. However, it's actually a good strategy, which is why some good players tend to take it. Especially like chicks. Yeah. All right. Another thing I'd like to mention here is catapults. They're arguably the best siege in game. No kidding. They unless Heliopoli might be better, but the thing is, catapults have such a long range. It's OP. Like no joke. I can just like shoot. Like look how far that is. It's out of the town center range, which means I can rock drop with catapults. That's why they're so good. And that's why Egyptian is so good as well, because their siege is so overpowered.